Forest fans, we need to talk. What I'm about to tell you has shaken the very foundations of the city ground, and it's something every single one of our supporters needs to know about. The relationship between our manager, Nuno Espirito Santo, and owner Evangelos Marinakis has completely broken down, and there's a civil war brewing behind the scenes that could change everything about our season. We're talking about fractured relationships, impossible decisions, and a situation that's being described as unfixable. If you're a true Forest fan who bleeds red, you cannot miss what's happening right now at our club. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and buckle up, because what I'm about to reveal about Nuno Marinakis and this entire mess will leave you speechless. This is the biggest Forest story in months, and you're about to get the full inside scoop. Right. Then, Forest faithful, let's dive straight into this bombshell. In Friday's press conference, our manager Nuno Espirito Santo did something absolutely unprecedented. He came out and publicly admitted that his relationship with owner Evangelos Marinakis is in tatters. And I mean completely broken down, lads and lasses. This isn't just a small disagreement. This is a full-blown crisis at the heart of our club. Nuno, being brutally honest with the media, said, "I always had a very good relationship with the owner. Last season was very close. This season not so well. No, it's not good. I don't know exactly, but I'm being honest with you. I cannot say that is the same, because it's not the same. The reason behind it, I don't know." Can you imagine? Our manager publicly admitting he doesn't know why his relationship with the owner has collapsed. That's the level of chaos we're dealing with here. But here's where it gets even more explosive, Forest fans. It's now emerged that the real issue isn't just between Nuno and Marinakis. It's between Nuno and our new sporting director, Edu. Sources are describing their relationship as broken and unfixable. We're talking about a complete breakdown in communication between two of the most important figures at our club. Daniel Taylor from The Athletic is reporting that this rift is massive, leaving Marinakis in an incredibly difficult position. Forest fans, what do you think about this mess? Are you worried about what this means for our season? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to hear from every single one of you. Now, here's the crucial bit that affects our immediate future. Sky Sports reporter Rob Dorset is saying that despite all this drama, Nuno is likely to stay in post for this weekend's game against Crystal Palace. Marinakis apparently wants unity and would prefer to keep Nuno and honor his contract through 2028. But lads, how can you have unity when your manager and sporting director can't even be in the same room together? This puts Marinakis in an impossible position. He's got to choose between Nuno, who just signed a massive new contract running until 2028, and Edu, who we've just brought in from Arsenal in what everyone called a real coup for the club. It's like being asked to choose between your left arm and your right arm. Both are crucial, but the situation has become completely untenable. Think about this from Marinakis' perspective for a second. He's invested heavily in both men. Nuno guided us to Premier League survival and earned that new bumper contract, while Edu was supposed to be the missing piece in our long-term project, bringing that Arsenal experience and Premier League know-how. Now he's watching his two key appointments at war with each other, and it's tearing the club apart from the inside. Do you think Marinakis should back Nuno or Edu? Who would you choose if you were in his shoes? Let us know in the comments below, because this decision could shape our entire future. But here's what really worries me as a Forest fan: the timing of all this. We've just had what many are calling our best transfer window in years. We've brought in quality players, strengthened the squad, and there was genuine optimism around the city ground. Now we've got this cloud of uncertainty hanging over everything, and it could start affecting performances on the pitch if it's not resolved quickly. The reality is that Marinakis needs to make a decision, and he needs to make it fast. You can't have a manager and sporting director who refuse to work together. It's a recipe for disaster. Every decision about team selection, transfers and club direction becomes a battle. It's toxic, and it will eventually poison everything we've worked so hard to build. Sources are saying there are still major discussions happening among Forest chiefs, but time is running out. We can't go into the new season with this level of internal conflict. It's not fair on the players, it's not fair on us fans, and it's not fair on the club's long-term ambitions. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that last season, Nuno and Marinakis were apparently very close. They worked together brilliantly, and that partnership helped keep us in the Premier League. Now, just months later, that relationship has completely deteriorated, and nobody seems to know exactly why. It's like watching a family fall apart, and as Forest fans, we're caught in the middle of it all. Forest faithful, this is our club, and we deserve better than this behind-the-scenes drama. Whatever happens next, we need to stick together and support our team through this crisis. But make no mistake, this is the biggest internal crisis we've faced in years, and how it's resolved will determine whether we build on last season's success or watch everything crumble. That's all for today's update, Forest fans. This situation is developing rapidly, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because we'll be bringing you every single development as it happens. Hit that like button if you want more honest, no-nonsense Forest coverage, and let us know in the comments who you think Marinakis should back in this impossible situation. Until next time, keep the faith and come on you Reds.